Solomon, he's talked about the slow-mo that he used, or he uses when he's having fun. Tell us about it. How does it work?
Okay, now the super slow-mo, just as he explained, is one of the most sought-after feature on the S9 and the S9 Plus, because it allows you to capture the moments within the moments of actions. So things happen like this, and you miss it. But when you're using the super slow-mo feature on the S9 and the S9 Plus, you can actually rewatch that action that happens in 0.2 seconds, roughly. But now you can rewatch it over a period of 6 seconds. Because it slows down.
3.
Exactly. It actually slows down that action. So you can really see what was happening within those moments.
Amazing. Okay.
I'd like to watch that Ahmed Musa goal in Super.
Yes, that's an amazing example.
I mean, that is one to cherish.
Is that?
Okay, yeah, so this is me using it while I'm working out. And that's how slow it gets.
See how slow it is?
Yeah, the super slow-mo feature.
And
you see how it looks like a movie?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it
Okay, when you say, what are the colors and specs of this? Or let me come in from this side. What's the difference between the S9, the S8, and all the other S?
Okay, so with every new iteration of the S series, there's always an improvement. But since we're focusing mainly on the S9 and the S9 Plus, one of the things you would notice as differences between those two models is in the sizes. Because the S9 is more compact and smaller in size, it's 5.8 inches screen size, compared to the S9 Plus, which is slightly larger. Because sometimes some people prefer big smartphone, larger screen sizes. So in terms of storage capacity, the base storage capacity for both devices is actually 64 gigabyte. And it's because most people need a lot of space to store content. So we had the titanium gray, we had the midnight black, and we also had the lilac purple, which was a color so many people actually loved. But they all came in 64 gigabyte. But we now have new colors.
Black.
Yeah, so we have new colors.
very masculine.
But
Just make it black.
okay, I think sometimes some women even prefer the black, surprisingly. But the new colors that we have now is the sunrise gold, which is with DME, and this coral blue. And they come in 128 gigabyte for the S9 Plus. That's the storage capacity.
We know this as rose.
Yeah.
Sunrise.
So every brand will have how they identify certain colors.
Okay. Exactly.
So this is called sunrise.
Sunrise gold.
Sunrise gold.
Yes.
Okay, not rose gold.
Not rose gold.
All right, sunrise gold.
Okay, now you've talked about the S9.
That's the name of our program.
You see, we should...
Sunrise gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's how you say that before.
Now, you talked about the difference between the S9 and the S8 and the other series. Yeah. But what's the difference between the S9 and the other smartphones out there?
Okay, the reason why this actually stand out compared to other premium or other smartphones in the market is because there are some functions and features on the S9 Plus and the S9 that you can find on so many other smartphones that are in the market. For example, let me just pick a couple of them I'll mention just four. There's a feature that we call Find My Mobile. Right now, theft is a big issue, and you're trying to look for a way to identify or locate where your phone is if it gets stolen. Find My Mobile makes it easy for you to locate where your phone is after it's been stolen. That's one. And also, we are also concerned about privacy of our content on our devices. So there's Secure Folder. Secure Folder allows you to keep sensitive applications or documents that you have on your phone on a different partition right there on the same phone. So no one can gain access to it.
Passworded.
Yes, and it's actually passworded using your iris, which is not even just face recognition.
Oh my God.
Exactly, using your
any
iris.
thief can't just, I mean, all those computer geeks can't just sit on the computer and, put together numbers and...
You cannot.
Oh.
You cannot.
Your iris.
Yes.
Well, phone thieves, please pay attention. There's no point stealing an S9. You won't even be able to open it because it needs the owner's eyes.
Exactly. It does.
And eyes are like fingerprints.
They're unique. Very, very unique.
So you can't even get into the phone, so don't bother to steal it.
And you also have a fingerprint.
Yes, it has a fingerprint. And this other thing that you've seen on the side, which is here, you might think it's a flash. That's on the back, on the rear.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. when was the last time that you checked your heart rate? The way it beats.
Okay, so I do that. Do I have to do this?
No, you don't.
Okay.
That actually back here is a heart rate monitor.
Okay.
It allows you to check the level at which your heart is beating. And it's not just that. You can even check your blood pressure.
Oh, I do that.
It's in the same sensor.
Okay.
Okay.
It is possible. These are some of the things that makes the S9. Yes, you place it on it, and then you go to S Health.
Place my finger on it.
Yes. Once
These
you have it
phones
covered,
are getting a bit
and then
too
you
smart
launch
for their own
S
good.
Health. There's actually a function called S Health. You need it's not activated here, but once you have this on, it will show you not just the reading of your heartbeat, but it will also show you demographic of male and female as regards age and what the normal resting rate should be. So if your heart is beating
faster
than normal,
yes.
it would actually let you know. Yes.
And all this on a phone.
On a smartphone.
I have a feeling that there's going to be more.
Yeah, every year they bring out something that's more than.
I mean, you're getting people to spend more money every year. I mean, my phone's
still working. I'm not going to ask you how much these are. I have a vague idea.
No, we don't. The thing is, prices are dependent on wherever it is that you're buying. Just like you're buying a car in Lagos, it's different from the price when you're buying in Abuja. So.
Okay, so.
Yeah, but there'll be a base price.
In most cases, prices are always not something we.
So, Demi, you use this. I'm sure you've used some other devices from Samsung before now. So, tell me why my S7 or S8 is still working. I mean, still effective. Why should I dump it for this?
Look, so it's kind of like how I remember years ago I was living in a self-contained.
Now you live in a mansion.
I live in a mansion.
Amen.
Banana Island.
Amen.
Banana Island.
With time, we want better. We want to be more comfortable. We want to maximize ourselves, our time, our resources. I think that's what happens when you decide to upgrade your mobile phone, your smartphone. There's so many features like the Bixby, and all these other features that for me I find very, very useful for my work. I've used phones and seen the camera quality evolve over time. And now, photographers are in trouble because I would just take my own picture,
and it stays with you.
So the money I should have spent taking picture of a photographer, I keep it to myself.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We've been speaking with the product training, mobile, Samsung Electronics, West Africa, Solomon Oshibeluo.
I like the way you pronounce it.
And DME Okolao, who's an actor and Samsung brand influencer. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and enjoy your S9. Sunrise will be back for the home stretch. Please don't go away.